So hello everyone. So my name is Mohammad Aryan and from today onward I will be starting a 6 days session in which I'll be solving multiple questions starting from day 1, that is basic, then day 2 is number, day 3 is loop, day 4 is string, day 5 will be a list, and day 6 is a logic problem. Okay, so let's start with day 1 with the basic programming. I will copy this one, click on the code, and basically you all know about the Google Colab for all programming. To run the code you can use a Google Colab. So what I will do, I will paste this day 1 session and I will just comment everything. So for comment is like control plus K plus C. So let's start with first programming. So to write the first programming as print hello world, what we have to do, so the first way to print the hello world is print bracket and double inverted commas. Whenever you are printing anything you need to put the result in double inverted comma. Okay, so hello world. Now to run this code, I will click on this run button. Okay, and I receive my result as hello world. So this is the first way to print the hello world. Okay, another way I will be telling you in another way how we can print the hello world. So let me comment this one, control plus K plus C. Now to print the same thing in an alternative way is define. I'll be taking one function as greeting, then I will take one single parameter, okay, as greet, okay, colon. It's very important. So if you don't provide the colon you will be receiving an error, because colon is like when you just give a colon and hit enter button, you will be automatically get a intent properly. If not, then you will be receiving a error with the indentation issue and the colon issue also. Now what you have to do for this, I just define the function parameter, and now I will do one thing, I will print greet. Okay, why? Because I gave as greet here and greet here. Okay, so I will be printing the parameter which I have provided inside the function. Now I have to call the function. For that I need to pass some argument. Okay, then greeting bracket double inverted comma hello world. Now what happened is, like previously I didn't provided anything here. Greet is like a simple variable. I just gave one parameter. Okay, so now what it did is like the greet is assigned with a string name as hello world. Okay, see, remember previously I just put it like print hello world, and here what I did, I just put all the hello world inside the argument. Inside just give one variable. I just assign the value to the greet, and greet is a parameter. Okay, so when I print, so I will just click on run button. So now you can see that I receive a result as hello world. Okay, so this is the another way to print the hello world. Okay, now let's go to the second programming. So to add the two number, same thing, I will give you a two way how to solve the same problem in two different ways. First one is a is equal to 5, b is equal to 3. Now to, as you all know that to sum up something is like a plus b, we have to do to, to get those result. I have to use the print statement. Okay, print a plus b and click on shift plus enter. So you can run the code in two different way. Okay, like either you have to click on this button or directly using the keyboard shift plus enter. Now I will comment out this one because I don't need this part. So this is the first way to print the sum of two numbers. Now another way, I will just comment out this one. Then same thing, I will be using a def function. Okay, def sum a comma b. Now you can see I use two variable, and now this is we call as multiple parameter. Okay, so and here you can see like I just use inside a grid when I was printing the hello world, I use a define, remember? So there I use only one variable, that is we call as a single parameter. But if the parameter goes increase like a comma b comma c comma d, then it's come under the multiple parameter. Okay, now same thing, define a comma b sum colon, then sum for printing the sum, same thing, print. Now here we can do like this, print a plus b. Okay, and then I have to call the function. For calling the function, how we have to do, you have to use the argument sum, provide the value as 5 comma 3. Once done, then click on shift plus enter. So now you can see that I receive a result as 8. So there is one more way to print the same thing, but what I have to do, as you all know that I use directly as a plus b, but instead of doing a plus b inside inside a print, I have provided as a plus b, but I don't want like this. I want as result is equal to a plus b. So I will be assigning that a plus b value inside the result, that is like 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. So 8, now the result 8 is assigned to the result, and then I will print the result. And then if I click on shift plus enter, I receive the same thing, but it's you can just solve and give the solution in a form of this also. Now one thing, I got a result as 8, but I want something like my result is 8, addition result is 8. So what you have to do here, the one concept will come as formatting a string. Okay, so it is basically, it let you to insert the variable or expression directly into the string in the form of curly braces. Okay, and formatting a string is, as we denoted as f, then double inverted comma. Now I have to provide the like one statement I have to provide, like my result is, and here what I said, in a string format. Okay, so in curly braces. Okay, then result. Now if I click on shift plus enter, then I receive as my result is this and this. What will happen if I am not using the formatting string? I will remove f. Let's see that what I'll be getting if I remove the formatting string, that is f. So now you can see my result is curly braces result. I didn't receive any result. I didn't get 8. To get the 8, to get that result, specific result, I am using as f a formatting string. Then only I will be getting a result. If not, if I am not using, then I won't be getting a result. Then I will receive a result in the form of this. Now if I print shift plus enter, is my result is 8. Okay, got it. Now let's dive into the another problem. Same thing, same concept for some subtraction. Okay, so you can do one thing, you can pause my video for 1 minute or 2 minutes depending on you, and try to solve the same thing for the subtraction. Okay, and then come back to see my video. So I will be solving for the subtraction. Define or first method, I will provide a first method, then second method. So a is equal to 5, b is equal to 2, a minus b. So as you all know, subtraction is like a minus b. So result a minus b, and print result. Now if I print this result, first let me comment out this one. Now if I print, I receive result as 3. So as you all know that 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. Now same thing I will use, I will solve the same problem using define function. Def subtract a comma b. A comma b means multiple parameter I am using right now. Colon is very important. Without colon you will be getting a result, you will be getting an error. So result a minus b, then print result. Again same thing, I will be calling the function, that is subtract 5 comma 2 or 5 comma 3, anything depend on you, you can provide any value. Now you can see that I receive the result as 2. Same thing, if I use the same concept in first logic, I use the first logic, same thing, a minus b, like print a minus b, I receive the result as 2, same thing using the define function. Okay, now we will go to the another problem for multiplication. Okay, same thing I will say, pause my video, try to solve the multiplication problem, and then come back to see my video. Okay, then the same concept, a is equal to 5, b is equal to 3, print result is equal to a multiplication b, print result. I will comment out this one. Okay, now if I click on shift plus enter, I receive as result as 15, means 3 into 5, 5 into 3 is 15. Now we'll try for another way using the define function. Define multiplication, multiply anything, it's depend on you can give any function, either multiply, result, name, anything, it depends on you, but you need to call the function correctly, otherwise you will be receiving an error. So a comma b colon result is equal to a multiplication b, print result. Now multiply 5 comma 3, if I print, then 15, I receive the same thing. Now same thing if I use a formatting string, so if my result is result. Okay, if I print, my result is this. So I receive result for the multiplication. Now this is the another way how we can solve the problem for multiplication. Same thing you have to solve for the division. And division part, this is your homework, you need to solve and try by yourself. Okay, so yeah, once you watch this video, practice all question, the basic programming, so that next part, day 2 section, when I solve the little bit more complex part, then you will understand that how code is working, how I am using, and what is the meaning of formatted string, why I am using, without that what error I will be receiving. Then multiple problems will come when you are solving those problems. Okay, so analyze the error, try to solve the problem, and we'll meet for the day 2. Okay, so that's all from my side. Thank you so much.